People like you, organizations like RampCheck, I love you guys. 4, 5, 6, gotta be down, ready now.
You are clear for takeoff runway 21 left. Winds are called. Stand by for the retrans on uniform. It's showtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, people everywhere, welcome to the RampCheck Podcast. I'm Tony.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Ryan. What's up, guys?
I thought I'd switch up the intro a little bit. How you brothers doing?
Doing great.
Doing good.
And,
yep.
you know, I just noticed Ryan and I have the same hairdo tonight, except the difference is I have the rest of my hair all over.
Shut up. Hold on, I gotta scratch my nose in 2 places.
Hold on a second. Take your headset off and turn to the side again, because you've got like a headset hat or headset.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
You got a haircut, brother.
I did. I actually asked Jessica, my wife. Those of you that don't know, hold on. I got to move my microphone closer.
Whoa.
I didn't even realize that.
I was going to say.
So, I said,
I don't.
hat, and she.
Dude,
Tony looks like he got in a fight with a lawnmower.
I look like that
or a helicopter
from Empire Strikes Back that Lando Calrissian activates, and he. Anyway.
No, you look like Echo, or is it Echo on shit? It's the Star Wars series. What's
on the Bad Batch?
Bad Batch.
On Echo.
Is it Echo? Am I getting that right? Or is it Tech? I think it's Echo. It is.
It's Echo. He was the one that got captured and was like plugged into that computer, and they shaved his head, and then like he's got all the matrix plug holes on him. Yeah, I kind of now I look like Echo. Well, maybe not.
It could be a good Halloween costume for you, brother.
So now everybody knows why I wear a hat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been revealed on the RampCheck Podcast that Tony has no hair.
Well, we all kind of knew that, brother, but that's okay.
Hey, look, it's Aircraft Images checking in. The daily Wednesday night routine. Wouldn't that be the nightly Wednesday? I'm sorry. I love you, man. Thanks for checking in. What's up?
Always love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, man.
Absolutely. And of course, if you are watching the RampCheck Podcast and would like to participate, just send us a comment on YouTube and Facebook, because the comment will come through. Let us know where you're watching from tonight, and we're gonna have a little Q&A. I don't know what it is, but feel free to ask us any questions, and we'll probably answer them. But anyway.
I think so. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I actually have a photo of Echo that I'm going to bring up here. Oh. So I'm still on the Echo thing, just so everybody knows. All right, hold on. Let me get to where it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, Tony.
All right.
You gotta split the screen now.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We'll split the screen, Ryan. Oh, dang it! Sorry. I thought.
No, dude, here we go. Yeah,
there we
I was gonna say. There you go.
Here we go.
Oh Lord, shave the goatee, and that's right on.
How's that, mates? Anyway, fuck you guys.
Yikes.
All right. Anyway. Just
you should bring up the Star Wars guy too, the one from Empire Strikes Back. I think I look more like Echo, don't I?
Yeah, that was pretty spot on.
Yeah, it was.
Not anymore.
Look at this. Look at this view. Look at all three of us. Just kind of,
a little close up there. Oh, geez, no wonder I can't see. Hold on. Oh, hi, brothers. Welcome back.
That's right. Do you see my saluting ET up there?
Yep. I remember that ET bank, man. Isn't that a piggy bank?
It's actually not a piggy
my
bank.
God.
It's just a porcelain figure.
Oh, I thought
That goes back to our childhood.
Yeah. That thing used to scare me so bad. Yes, people, I was afraid of ET when I
And
was a child.
I was such a good big brother. I would chase him around with it. I chased both of you around with that thing. You guys were terrified of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan just left us. Why'd you leave us, brother?
Are you
Am I
there?
back?
Yeah. Did you have to sneeze or something?
No, so
Were you
I
afraid of
hear
ET?
you guys talk, and then your image says the words like there's like a 2-second delay.
Oh, really?
Weird.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna refresh to get that gone because I can't even understand what the hell's going
You
on.
can't even join in on the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Tony's laughing right now, but I don't hear him laughing.
Really?
Okay, be right back.
That's not good.
BRB, guys.
All right. We'll see
See
you.
you, brother. So, and not only did I terrorize you guys with ET, remember that little red rubber octopus that came
Oh
with the
my
submarine
God.
set?
Yeah. That was when I was a really little kid. And I do remember that. And yeah, thank you for that.
Do you want, if you want to see a 3 and a 5-year-old boy start screaming and jump and run out of the bathtub, that's all you got to do. Yep. We'll see if Ryan remembers that.
The rubber octopus.
Oh yeah.
Well,
He's
I
on-
remember. So Mom used to terrorize us with that too, because if Ryan
the
and I wouldn't
octopus?
listen, if Ryan and I weren't listening, she's like, "I'll get the octopus." Oh my God, that's nuts.
Oh, that's hilarious. Mom used to terrorize me with the wooden spoon.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, I got that too, but
Yeah.
only
Ryan's
when I would
protect-
kick in the door and not tell her, because I would tape over the door. I remember one time I was so mad, I kicked the door while she left because I wasn't listening and she didn't take me to the store or something. And I was so freaked out, I taped over the hole with some white printer paper, and it was never discovered until we moved.
What?
Oh yeah, that was like one of the best.
Which
The best.
which house was that?
West Jordan 8828.
8828, not 8818. You know, it's so funny. Ryan and I were talking about those two different houses on the drive back from Vegas. Are you
Oh,
with us,
really?
brother? Nope.
Son
Hey,
of a-
restart your computer,
yeah,
brother.
okay. I
Let's
will.
restart it. We'll see you in a few minutes. Anyway, so let's see. Let's jump on here. Taz,
Yep.
evening,
bro.
fellas.
What's up?
What's up, Taz? So great seeing you yesterday. Just kidding. Last
Mhm.
week.
Yeah,
It was
last week. Thanks for chatting with us for a while too. That was awesome.
No, it's always great to catch up with Taz, man. He's a good dude. He's got a flight school down there in Vegas. Anybody wants to learn how to fly, fixed wing or rotor wing, he does it all. He can definitely hook you up. And you know, did you get your Ramp swag? Because on my app it shows that it was delivered. So I'm hoping that you got it. Great seeing you guys too. Awesome.
Yep,
Thanks, Taz.
definitely.
That's
By the way,
great.
Wadman checked in. I'm not even going to say what he said.
Tony's Uncle Fester. Yeah.
Wadman.
I think his Halloween costume would be better though as Echo from Bad Batch.
That would be funny. I wonder how many people would get it.
I know.
Wadman. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And aircraft images checking in. Nothing much. Just got to see some more T-38s today while spotting. That is awesome.
Cool.
Where were you spotting, by the way? I looked
Yeah,
really,
that's interesting.
really
You know, years ago when I lived down in Arizona, I worked at, Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport.
Mhm.
And Boeing actually had the contract that modified all the T-38s to the C model, which added, some glass in the cockpit, added GPS, other things. So that was cool to see. I have one of the patches. Maybe I'll get it during the live stream and show you guys. But is pretty cool. But a lot of times the training pilots would fly in from all the different training bases, the T-38s, and I would launch T-38s all the time, man. I'd fuel them, launch them. I'd have to climb under the engine and grab the wrench and flip the valve because you had to air start a T-38 because they didn't have APUs. And so you had to air start them. And the Air Force T-38s, and this was so funny about the T-38, is NASA and the Air Force would fly in their T-38s where I worked all the time. The Air Force T-38s, once you started, the first engine, they'd give you the signal, and then you would actually, I think the signal was this. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I worked the RAM. But anyway, you'd have to climb under, open the valve panel, get your wrench, reach up while this engine's running on top of you. And in Arizona, when it was 100 plus degrees, man, it was hot as shit down there.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
You flip the valve and then they could start the number 2 engine. Well, NASA actually installed a valve switch that the pilot could just flip in the cockpit. So you didn't have to climb under the NASA T-38s.
Crafty rocket scientists.
Yeah, and Taz has more experience with T-38s than we all do because he was a FAPE.
T-38 FAPE. That's right.
Yep, that's right. Let's see. I think it's stuck in the mailbox. Need to get it from the mailman. Oh, okay. So it's swag. Yeah, Taz, he does confirm NASA T-38s were much better. Yep. Absolutely. Okay, cool. And then he also confirmed that is the right sign. That is the sign. So good. After all these years, it's been almost, let's see. I think the last time I launched a T-38 was 2004. So, oh my gosh.
It was probably around there for me because I worked
20 years ago. Next year,
I worked for the main FBO at Will Rogers International Airport in Oklahoma City. So we used to always get T-37s and T-38s.
We got the 37s as well.
Oh, geez, what base was it right there? And not Tinker, it was up in northern Oklahoma. I can't. Vance. Was it Vance Air Force Base, Oklahoma?
Gosh, there's Vance, Laughlin.
I'm going to double check.
No, that's in Texas, I think. I don't remember all the training bases. I'm so bad.
I think it was Vance. Yep, Enid, Oklahoma.
Okay.
I am correct.
Yeah,
Taz.
Taz does say Vance. Oh, that was his base. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. What years were you there? I wonder.
Look at this. I had to start both engines once by myself and a student. Oh, my gosh. To get in, start it up, get out, run underneath, behind. That's funny.
Hey, welcome
back, brother.
Yeah, let's see if it'll stay up with it this time. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So 2002 to 2009.
Go back to the old screen that we were using.
The old one. Let's see.
This one?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so this is crazy. 2002 to 2009. So Taz, I don't know if I mentioned this. I probably have. My God, we've talked about a million things. I was at Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport, which is the old Williams Gateway or Williams Air Force Base, from 2002 to 2004. So if you flew in there at all with your students, there is a damn good chance that I may have fueled or launched your aircraft. That's pretty cool. That is sick because I've done so many T-38s from all over the place. That's pretty damn cool, man. Let's see. I had to climb on the wing and over the intake so I didn't get sucked in. Oh my God.
Jesus. That sounds like fun.
Wow. Yeah. He says he probably did. He was there all the time.
That is sick, man. Yeah. That's really cool to think, That's pretty awesome.
So
Good
I
old
was
T-38, man.
Yep. I was in Oklahoma City up until 2001. So I missed you by a year, but I'm sure that you would have seen me. Now, did you have to start both engines by yourself in Oklahoma City because there was nobody there qualified to, I guess, to start your engine for you? That's interesting. Oh,
Nice. Yep.
oh, that's too funny.
That is
That's too
crazy.
funny.
That's crazy.
I can't even remember the name of the FBO I worked at. I want to say AJR, but that's the rock band.
Yeah, that's a band. I don't think that's
Yep.
an FBO.
Yep.
So I wanted to show you this cool photo that I have. So I took this photo working the ramp at Phoenix Mesa Gateway. You've got
look at the Holloman tail.
Oh, dude, I know. It has the F-117
Yeah,
on it.
that's
Isn't
cool.
that sick? Yeah,
That's really cool.
that was back before they retired the F-117, at least from active service with the Air Force.
Right.
Yeah.
They're obviously still using it. But yeah, you got the NASA T-38, a Holloman T-38, and then, God, I forget what Echo November is, what training base that is. Damn, what is it?
I don't know. Let's
Would
look it
that
up.
be Vance in Enid, Oklahoma?
I'm trying to think. No, I think that was a Shepherd. That's
Shepherd.
right. That's
Oh,
right.
Shepherd Air Force Base.
Wow.
Texas.
Taz
Thanks,
is quicker than Google.
I know.
I know,
He's
right?
Well, he would know. He was a
I know.
T-38
I know. I'm just
instructor
kidding.
pilot.
So
By
that's
the way,
funny.
really quick, getting back to my question. So in Oklahoma City, he said the line guys dropped off the air cart and they just left.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So what did I miss? Why wouldn't the line guys do the air start?
I don't know why. Oh, because it dropped off and they left.
They just dropped it off,
They
and so
just-
Taz had to start both engines on his T-38 by himself.
Oh God. Really?
Can you imagine?
Like that's the difference, I guess, between people who love aviation and don't. Because I'd be like, hell yeah, I want to air start these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it was
crazy.
It was always fun.
They had to go do
launching
something
those.
else. Yeah.
By the way,
Well,
The EN, the Echo November, stands for Euro NATO, according to Taz.
Gotcha. That makes
Nice.
sense.
Yeah.
That's why it has the NATO logo on the tail.
yep.
It's true.
It
That's
had that
right.
on there.
It certainly does.
Very cool.
Let's see here. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so I've got another photo that I'm going to show. It is a Vance T-38. Stand by. Let me pull it up. Share. Let's see. On the fly when we're live streaming. There you go.
There it is.
There's a Vance T-38.
Nice.
I
And-
love those planes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
when I
but-
was working at Salt Lake International at Millionaire, there was a T-38 that went off the end of the runway. He couldn't stop.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and it sat in our hangar for a good 6-8 weeks before. So now the gear didn't collapse or anything. It just kind of went in the mud because it was wet, and it sunk down. But they had to pull it out, and then it sat up on the stilts or whatever they put them on, and they just had to do like a full gear repair. But luckily, but I was working that day, and they were landing, and I of course watched them land. But as soon as they go down the runway, I just start doing something else, and all of a sudden you see like the emergency stuff, and you look over and you see a little plume of smoke or whatever, and it's like,
Damn.
oh damn, that thing went off the runway. Kind of crazy.
That is crazy. That's
Still,
nuts.
when I worked the line for Majestic at Salt Lake International, I really just dated myself.
Yeah, Majestic. I remember their DC-3s.
Oh yeah, I remember fueling those things, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
had to service the oil. The line guys did, and so I remember when we had to like bring oil for some of the jets, we would call it in and say they took like a quart or two or something. When we would call in the numbers for the DC-3 for the oil, it was by the gallon. We would be up on the wing with these huge like 5-gallon drums.
Yeah, they would use the drums
oil.
on those. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But when I was at Majestic working, you guys may remember this, but Rick Brickert was bringing in a MiG-15
Yeah.
for, I think it was the Wendover Air Show.
Yeah.
Had to have been. Yeah.
It was.
And I couldn't get the gear to come down. And so I watched him go around. And
it was 1989. I remember
was
it
it
very
really? You remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Year? Yeah.
Dude, and the only reason I remember that is because I was just on the live stream that I did on Instagram to invite everybody to come over here. I was talking about Wendover because Superjet Burnett was at Sun and Fun in Florida, and she's like, you need to go to Reno this year because this year is the last year for Reno. They're shutting down the air races after all these years.
Why?
I don't know. Multiple reasons. Probably funding. Who knows? Maybe, couple crazy ass accidents just got the sponsors a little nervous. Who knows exactly? But anyway, so I was talking about how I had actually been to some air races, not in Reno, but out in Wendover when I was a kid back in 88 and 89. They did it back to back.
And I got to fly out on one of the DC-3s.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. And don't we have a picture of me marshaling airplanes in with my pink shorts and my on?
Probably.
We've actually
I think we've shown it, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we have.
But so he couldn't get the gear down, so he came in and he basically landed on the wing tanks. And when they towed it back into the hangar, and it sat there for months, like you said, Ryan, it needed all that sheet metal repair. Mostly, though, it was on the wing tanks, and it looked like they'd just been sheared in half.
Nice.
Anyway, that was really cool to see, and walking into the hangar and seeing that MiG sitting there for however long it was there. And Godspeed, Mr. Brickert. He crashed, or he died doing what he loved. So I guess that was important. Yep. I don't even remember what year that was.
I don't remember either. Remember he used to fly the Red Knight T-38 as well.
T-38 or T-33, not T-38.
Yeah. 3. That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
3.
I do remember that. Jet City Press says Airport Authority shut down the Reno air races. Well,
okay.
All right then. That's too bad.
Political, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Notices to air missions. That's what did it.
No doubt, dude.
The Reno air races were too masculine. They weren't inclusive of because it looked like airplanes, and airplanes are shaped like penises.
Oh my God, you're really going out of your way.
It's just, God, it just drives me nuts. Just the culture right now and what it's trying to do to everything, and it's affecting aviation.
I know.
At the same time.
It's annoying.
Anyway.
It's so annoying. We have to fight back. But anyway.
That's right. More penis-shaped airplanes. God damn it.
Ryan, what are you doing right now? Because I don't know what the hell Tony's doing.
Just waiting for Tony to get off his pedestal there.
You mean my penis stool?
Yeah.
So why don't we talk about Red Flag for a few minutes?
Yes.
As many of you know, we were at Red Flag last week. We did several Instagram lives. We also did the RampCheck Podcast live stream from Red Flag inside the truck while we were down there last Wednesday. Great time. We love going down and covering the men and women of the military flying in Red Flag. For those of you that may be watching that don't know what Red Flag is, it's just an awesome exercise that the Air Force hosts at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. Basically, it's simulated war, and they learn how to, it's all kinds of branches. You've got the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, and then a lot of times allies will come. And the last time or last week or the last 2 weeks for Red Flag 23-2 was the Israelis, which was cool. They brought in their F-35I Adirs, which was really cool to see. Some KC-707s was cool. And then I just saw that Aid Carver checked in. It's 2:25 a.m. It's RampCheck time.
Yo, dude.
Yo, that's right. Over
That's awesome.
across the pond. Thanks for joining in again. But anyway, so yeah, it's basically a simulated war exercise.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of younger pilots will fly in this too. And it's the best way to gain, you know, real world experience without actually having a missile or gun shot at you. I can just imagine what it's like for the pilots and ground crew, you know, the Wizzos, and just how exhilarating it is.
Yeah,
I mean, at least
it was
from
actually
an
really
perspective, it's just awesome and badass.
It was actually really cool when we were visiting with Taz for a little bit and kind of gave us, you know, his perspective from participating in it. Never really thought of it from that. Like, you just think, oh, they go up and they practice fighting and all that. But he's like giving this, like, there's actually a war, and the war lasts 2 weeks. And on the last day, you either win the war or you lose the war. And I just, you know, and it was cool. Like, I didn't know that, you know, sometimes aircraft like the Bones will refuel while they're out there. Sometimes they won't. You know, I just remember I was picking his brain. He was probably getting annoyed with how many questions I was asking, but it was really cool to just, you know, he showed the map of like the flight map of where the range. I mean, obviously we know the range is out when they fly and they go out that way. But
the charts will actually have exactly where the border is of the Nevada Test and Training Range. And all that.
Yeah, and it was just really cool to hear too. You know, like when you have like foreign countries come in, like Israel or whatever, and participate, like they use each other's tankers in the air, and I don't know. It was just stuff I never really thought about. That was pretty cool. So
you know, it was what was one of the coolest moments with Taz, and this was a couple years ago. I think it was it Red Flag 21-1 when we were down there with Taz. I think it was.
I think it was
January of 2021. I think it was, but I remember there was a one of the Bones there was one that he had flown, and we'd saw it launch or whatever, and we were talking about some photos, or I showed him a photo, and he's all, oh yeah, that's, you know, blah blah blah. I flew that in combat. I was like, shit, dude, that's like the coolest shit ever.
Yeah,
I just thought
cool.
that was so cool. I'll never forget that. I thought that was awesome. But anyway, well, why don't we show a few photos?
Yeah, let's show and let's talk about how the week went, because you know, Friday was just weird, but it was
was the last day of Red Flag and the last day we were there.
Right. Yep. And so it just, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but I do want to see some of these photos, brother.
Yeah. So, well, let's start out with the Israelis. So here's one of their F-35s launching.
Nice.
Just, you know, we got some nice clouds in the background. The second day that we were there, which was Thursday, March 23rd, had some awesome clouds in the background, you know, off to kind of the northeast. Just really set up for a really good day of photography, at least. And then on the same day, here's one of the deers heading back. Now, that might be the same jet. I don't remember. Yeah, it is the same jet. Yeah, it's the same jet. So you can see they were landing runway 3, obviously. Yeah, it's just great. They fly right over you on the speedway. It gives you a really good opportunity to get photos like this. Yeah, Israelis. And then here's one of their KC-707s they had there. Just awesome with the old engines. I believe those are the TF-33 engines. They just sound great, and it was
Dreidel 03.
That's right.
Dreidel 0.
It's the call sign.
Oh, you're making me laugh. That's funny. But let's see, Charles Daniels. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Man, some good looking eye candy shots, gents. Thanks, you dear shots or buttes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
By the way, Charles, first time contacting us on the live stream. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate you watching, man.
Yeah, that's cool. I believe I know who that is, and I believe he's even purchased some Ramp swag from us before. So
nice.
If it is the gentleman I'm thinking of, but anyway, thank you. Let's see here. Let's continue on that day. Well, you know what? They're all just kind of mixed together, so we won't go by day.
Yeah, we'll talk about the days and like what happened after. Let's just get to your shots, man. These are awesome.
Here's obviously the KC-46 taking off from runway 21 left, heading right overhead. This is a great one, Growler from 21 right. Hell yeah, that's awesome. It's cool to see the Navy Growlers there. Let's see here, and then there's actually a couple Growlers coming back. Now, if you remember, this flight was the one where the one landed and the other one was just kind of escorting him in. So I don't know if there was some kind of an emergency, if you remember that.
So I was talking to a guy. This was when the KC-10 was landing, but he was an old Navy guy, and we saw some Growlers. I guess they were departing or landing or whatever.
Yeah.
But he said that they used to call them the missile sponges.
Nice.
The missile sponges.
Missile sponges.
That's actually pretty good. They can knock it out of the sky with their electronic attack.
Yep, exactly.
And then here's a late afternoon. I do like a Growler. That's right. Here's a late afternoon Viper launch. Just local
that's awesome.
Nellis traffic.
Hopefully you have my favorite photo of the trip on here. I think you do, but just keep going. I'll let you know when I see it.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I do. I need.
You don't?
Well, I can add it once we're done with these when we're talking about something else. But anyway, Shaw F-16.
Shaw.
There's another one. That's that cool tiger tail.
Yeah, that's cool.
Tiger F-16.
Did you get the checkerboard tail?
I didn't, because the day that he actually launched, it was a Dream 6, or we were somewhere else.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
So and then here's a couple. Hey, nice. Thank you. All right. Now this is just awesome.
There we go.
That. Nighttime bone launch.
Look at those burners, man. That was worth waiting for those that night.
It was. We definitely were bold down there. We were the only spotters there down on Cheyenne that night, if you remember.
Yep.
Dude, there were a couple of times, and I was like, should I get my gun out and just kind of put it in my lap?
Oh, I know.
Nice.
That was nuts.
Dude.
Look at it light up the
and so that's the Vegas like skyline kind of lighting up the sky behind it as it was turning away.
But he was taking off on 2-1 left again, correct?
2-1 left again.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, the winds were kind of squirrely the first 2 days.
Yeah.
But man, those were awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Matt Thiemann checking in again.
All right. Nice.
Thiemann.
Hey, Matt. I hope you don't mind me calling you Thiemann, dude. It's just one of those things where it's stuck.
The man.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Taz says, of course, worth the risk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally worth the risk. Here's a daytime bone launch. Yes, those afterburners. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, man. Look at that.
Couple day. Here's another one. I mean, and this was the second day we were there, man. Just the clouds and it was beautiful. We had so many great shots. And then here's the two bones returning. That dark sky. It was perfect lighting that evening.
Hey, close that picture out for a second. I just want everybody to see my hat here.
That's right. That's right. The Ellsworth Bone hat. That's awesome, dude.
Go. Dope.
That's available on the Ramp Swag store.
Yes, it is. And it's a badass hat. Oops. You need to get one. Sorry, brother.
Yeah. No, that's all good. And then here's another bone. It's fine. That's funny.
Thank God Matt has a sense of humor. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Yes. Splinter 64th Aggressor Viper.
Dude, that's not a real picture. That's fake.
I know.
God,
that
it looks
was
amazing.
Badass. Yeah. And then check out this mud hen, dude.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, see,
That's mean.
You could click off the picture, and I'm wearing my.
Oh yeah.
Wearing my
Your
shirt.
Splinter, yeah, F-15 shirt.
That's weird that you did Splinter and an F-15 back to back. Here, click off that for a second, but put that back on.
Yep. Ryan's
Yeah.
gonna show
Oh
you.
yeah.
See?
Yep.
Okay.
That's awesome,
Anyway,
dude.
go back to that photo because I love the F-15.
Yeah. That was
There it
great.
is.
There weren't F-15s participating in Red Flag, but there were a few flying just, the local Nellis traffic for weapons school or test and evaluation,
That's
which was
awesome.
cool. And then, of course, got to give some love to some of the legacy
Dude.
Hornets that were there.
What a shot, man.
Yeah, it was, man, there was some good lighting this Red Flag. A lot of great opportunities. So I'm going to pull up this other photo that I know Ryan was talking about that I did not.
I was so disappointed we didn't get to see it flex
I know.
last Red Flag, and we knew it was. We were like switching spots or something, and out of nowhere it took off and it flexed, and we were like, "Damn it!" And then,
Oh yeah, I remember
this one. I think you got this on the last day too, right?
I did.
Yeah, it was on the last
day. Okay, here we go.
day.
Oh
And then-
yeah.
I just think that is such a sexy looking aircraft with that paint, the paint scheme on it. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's sick. That really looks cool.
Mhm.
Gotta love an F-35 and just not your normal, grade, whatever radar absorbent material, gray or whatever the hell.
There's a reason I have the hoodie I have. I don't have it right here by me, but
yeah.
That would be it.
that would be it right there. That's awesome.
So there's that. I wanted to play a video of something that we had actually received while we were down there.
Yeah,
So-
and then we'll talk about the last day of
All
Red
right.
Flag. That was pretty cool. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
here we go.
By the way,
yeah.
of that picture,
Send
Wadman's
to me
kind of
frame.
mimicking-
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's sick, isn't it?
It's funny you said
Thanks.
that, Wadman, because I told Aaron that. I'm like, that's one I'm going to need to frame and put in my office.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
So
Anyway.
we are here down at Nellis on Las Vegas Boulevard to cover Red Flag 23-2. And look what we found on the boulevard. So
And we're just kind of screwing around
this
here.
is pretty
obviously.
awesome. This is a good sign of maybe a good day.
Hey.
Good day.
Hey.
Good day. But
You said it anyway.
yeah, check
I
this
did.
out.
Holy cow.
Check this badass
Wow.
model out. It is a look at that beauty.
Damn, that thing's bad.
And it's got the stand for it too.
Commentary.
Ryan.
Joint star. Look at that.
Bad. Damn, that's
The Air Force started
Beautiful.
retiring those. They sent a few down to
And,
Davis Mountain already.
This was donated to us by the Las Vegas Boulevard Red Flag Spotters Association, or whatever the hell you call it. But anyway, yeah, this is awesome. We'd really like to thank whoever donated this to us. But since the E8 Joint Stars is going away soon, it's going to be really cool to have a model like this.
That's pretty sweet.
But anyway, beautiful. It's got the classic old TF-33s, I believe those are. But yeah, awesome. Anyway, day one. We already have an E8 joint stars sighting, so that's cool.
Nice.
That is
Anyway, we'll
really
package
sweet.
that back up so that doesn't get damaged, and we appreciate it. Now the goal is to not allow this to get damaged while we're here.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, just wanted to share that moment of opening this up. No, in all seriousness, though, we really appreciate who gave this to us. They wanted to remain anonymous, so we won't disclose that. But yeah, we love it. Thank you. Awesome. I hear some aircraft on approach to Nellis, so maybe we'll get some returns from either a weapons school or a test and evaluation went out earlier today before we got here. So we'll try to catch some arrivals.
Okay. Peace
Later.
out.
Cool. All right. Awesome. So,
That
and then
is
that
awesome.
model is right here on my desk right now, right there. I'd grab it.
Nice.
I'd grab it, but I don't want to drop it with my earphones on. I'm sure something like that would happen.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's probably
Anyway,
a good
Did you
idea.
guys see what Aid Carver put? I've not seen a model that good since Claudia Schiffer.
that's a good one.
Oh, that's too funny. That's so Claudia Schiffer. If you guys don't know who that is,
Yeah, how old are you, Aid?
there's this thing called the internet. I know, right? He just dated himself.
That's right. Jet City Press. I don't know if you guys, when I was going through the photos, great catch. They did not come to play the first week. I assume he's talking about the 65th aggressor
Yeah.
Splinter jet. Yeah, oh, man, those are sick. Those jets. There's two of them painted like that. It's good to catch the one that actually has the it says 65th AGRS on there on the tail. So sick. Now, word is, I'm not going to tell you who told me this, that the next jet they're going to do is something like a Wraith, which is kind of
Dude.
like the hoodie I'm wearing tonight.
Oh, see, Wraith is one of my favorite aggressors.
Yeah.
So, yes. So, Carver says, I'm 25 with 27 years experience.
Well, that's okay. That's
25 with 20.
25.
So
That's great.
I'm going to show you guys a really cool picture that we were donated of just what we were kind of looking at of the 65th aggressors. It's kind of like a
Oh yeah, like a
poster.
montage of some concepts.
Yeah,
Hell
like, look at
yeah.
that.
That's
I
sick.
think
That's
Wraith
pretty
would
dope,
be
huh?
in the bottom right-hand corner of the picture right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome to see when that takes place. But
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think these are pretty badass.
that is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I need to. Okay.
And
Okay.
I'd mention the artist, but I forget those are available for sale or not on his website. I don't remember.
okay.
Are they? They might be now. I know they
I mean,
weren't.
he excuse me. He said it was okay to share with people, but I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble by him, but I'm pretty sure it's okay if we did say his name. But maybe we'll give him credit next episode.
Just
I'll
contact
verify.
us privately.
Okay.
DM us on
Yeah.
Instagram. Send us a DM on Instagram, and then we can do it that way. That way, we're not telling everybody. So, okay. So I see what Aid Carver says. He's 25 with 27 years experience, approaching 52.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
That's-
damn straight. You know who Claudia Schiffer is.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's right. That's right up Tony's alley.
Yep.
Tony's in his mid 50s. So,
Oh, Claudia Schiffer, Elle McPherson.
well,
I like
Yeah.
Bill McPherson.
What's her name?
Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland. That's who I was looking
That's
for.
right. Yep.
Yeah,
That was all when Ryan and I were first getting those funny feelings, when we're little kids and all of a sudden you're like noticing women and you're like, what the hell?
Is that where my Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue went?
I was just gonna say that those. Tony, we took it from under your bed, but it was kind of stuck to the mattress.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Did you ever wonder why all your socks ended up in Ryan's bed?
Oh my god!
I used to read it, and I used to be like, "Man, Tony eats a lot of sugary things when he looks at this magazine."
Oh my god! Okay, all right, we're off center here.
Eating a lot of glazed donuts while you're browsing through the pages.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh my god!
All right, any more pictures?
Sorry, kids.
Aaron?
Tony actually has a couple videos that he wants to share.
Cool.
So let's go ahead and do that.
So a couple things I want to mention is, first off, Friday was a really odd day, but we got to see some cool things. So first and foremost,
it was an odd day according, comparing it to the other days. So
right, exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's because there wasn't going to be a night launch. It was all in the day, so they just kind of spread it out.
Well, but for me, Friday was my favorite day. Besides seeing the bones at night in the afterburner, Friday, just really quick before you share this video, Tony, it was like, hey, look, there's an Osprey coming in. Oh, there's 4 Apaches. There's a KC-10 on its way, and there's it was
3 bone launches.
3 bone launches,
and 3 total.
And it was crazy, and and then out of the blue, something with the weapons school would go and flex, and it was just it was nuts. It
was funny too.
It was fun.
We made like 4.5 trips to and from Cheyenne.
Yeah, we did.
We were literally chasing aircraft.
It was cool to see the Osprey take off and transition immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. Speak of it.
Well, there you go.
So whenever they flew in, can you guys still hear me?
Uh-huh.
Whenever they flew in, when I worked for the FBO at Salt Lake International, they never transitioned until they were 10 miles from the airport, so you never got to see it. I didn't anyway, and I don't know why they would do that. Maybe someone who's watching or listening can tell me why they wouldn't do that, but here it just took off and did it right away. I thought that was badass.
Watch the nacelles rotate as he's going. There they go. Yeah,
that thing looks cool when it's in. I don't know what you would call that.
It's forward flight mode or whatever.
Yeah, something. But when it's all forward, those props are just so big.
Yeah, that's sick. Look at it. Just rotating.
I don't know why it keeps jerking back and forth like that.
There it is, right there. That's so cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool to see that on Friday.
And we had to pull off the road really quick to get that one because we were heading to Cheyenne.
Yeah.
And then we all of a sudden saw it was inbound, and so we hurried and pulled off the side of the road. So
yeah, that was cool.
That's why Friday was a fun day.
Well, yeah, and the cool thing was too, and we've got some audio between a flight of F-35s and the Nellis Tower. I want to play for you here in a couple of minutes, but the wind was just insane on Friday.
It was nuts.
It was almost a direct crosswind, and they were gusting 20 to 30 knots, and so for a good 2-3 hour window, nothing was departing, and then this Osprey is fuck you guys, I can take off when and wherever. And he was the only thing that flew for a while. Helos were the only thing that flew, but and then we were able to catch this little gem. This was so awesome.
That was cool.
You can hear the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just nuts.
Yeah, again, KC-10s are going away slowly too.
I know. Awful. But I'm glad we got to see a KC-10.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. That was
Yeah. So funny thing about that is Aaron saw it on the tracker and we heard it on the radio, and we were cruising from over Las Vegas Boulevard trying to get to Cheyenne, and we were worried we might miss it. And Aaron was driving, and we were at a stoplight, and Aaron jumped in the back of the truck, grabbed his camera at a stoplight in traffic. We were safe. And then I hopped over in the driver's seat just in case it was going to come in while we were still getting there, and he could have got shots of it. So that was pretty funny, but all part of the experience of what Friday was like.
Well, and initially we were on their way over there because we were going to catch the Israeli
tanker that was coming in.
That was coming in.
The gray one, the one that looks like it's 50 years old because it is.
Right.
We could. Ryan and I only caught it like way off in the distance. I don't know. I don't remember if Tony caught it or not.
Well, there was a Pegasus that landed first.
Yeah,
and we did catch that, but
we did
just barely.
Yeah, just barely made it in time for the Pegasus. So before we show this last video, I want to play some audio here. So we had, how many aircraft would you say launched before things went crazy? Maybe,
I don't know. There was a good 10, 15 jets.
Yeah.
They were a mixture of like F-35s and F-16s and
and some did some go around. Some were able to land. Some were not. So while I was scanning listening to our scanner, the scanner does all the work, not me. We were able to kind of follow a little bit of what was going on because of the crosswinds. So listen to this. This is pretty cool audio. I'm glad I captured this.
Confirm that we cannot proceed inbound to land. You can proceed inbound to orbit the field, but the shot said negative on the landing because the crosswinds are out of limit. The field is BGP is 6,400. Copy, we haven't even crossed Craig yet. You want me to descend down to 4,000?
You can turn it down a tad.
No, I expect a flex rest.
That's good.
Dave, copy, is now descending to 4,000. Direct the field for a flex. Affirmative. When you can start in that traffic I issued is 6,200 above, is 1 mile southwest of flex. After that, turn out downturn. When you can make your left turn out for a flex departure direct strike. Creek is currently runway 26 in use for a wind of 300 at 1216. Contact departure. Copy, flex 4,000, copy winds, and push in channel 5. Thanks.
And you can hear them.
Yeah, flying overhead. Yeah, they diverted to
flying
Creech.
Overhead.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was something really cool that we had never captured before, which was pretty awesome. Another cool experience. And then, of course, Captain goes off on Friday. This is actually bone number 3. 3 of 3. They actually departed as a flight of 3. So we were pretty excited when we heard that.
Oh, dude. Bones are just sick.
And I think this is the one I actually caught some afterward. Yeah, you can see it right there. Oh, come on. I gotta clock this jet watch.
Nice, look at that.
There's the burners.
Man, we gotta soak up every opportunity we can to see, B1s. 3 bones ain't a bad day.
You're absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right.
It's funny the shit that you catch when we're filming.
I know, it's funny.
It is. I know, it's too funny.
Yeah.
Thanks, Taz. That
Badass.
was badass. And
man.
yeah, by the way, if you don't like the shaky video, you try shooting video with a little camcorder when the wind's blowing at 30 knots.
I know, it was tough.
It was tough. Yeah.
Holding my lens in that wind, man, it was tough. I actually stepped up my my ISO speed, which is the sensitivity of the sensor, kind of like old film, whether you get 200 speed film or 400 speed film. I actually stepped up my ISO a little bit that day so that I could up my shutter speed so that wind wasn't affecting my shots as much. I mean, that's how crazy it was that day. It was so windy.
That wind can definitely affect your rotary girder.
Yeah, your inline.
The inline.
Back on the rotary girder.
Right, yes.
For real, though.
Yeah. That's
Whenever
funny.
you start talking camera terms, I'm like,
You just smile and nod.
Yeah, exactly.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
It's
Smile
always
and
good to
wave.
see the other spotters in their lens envy of Aaron.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. So,
that was another
take it
successful
seriously.
red flag trip. It was cool. It
mhm.
was pretty cool. Hey, don't forget the RampCheck podcast is live every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's Greenwich Mean Time -7 for those of you across the pond or elsewhere. And it's live on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook, Twitter, and Rumble. And then you can also catch the audio version of the podcast later on if Tony doesn't forget to upload it. But it's on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Pandora, Audible, basically all those platforms. We would like you to come on over to YouTube, though, and subscribe. We're working on our subscription numbers.
And Rumble.
Was boosted. Yes, and Rumble, of course.
We definitely want to push the importance of Rumble, too,
That's
because they're becoming a leader, in the free speech platform
I was
area.
just going to say free speech.
That is important.
Yep. And we're trying to reach a certain threshold on RampCheck. I mean, on RampCheck on YouTube.
And RampCheck, yeah.
But YouTube obviously is where that is. But we definitely want to get that Rumble going. Get as many subscribers as possible on Rumble as we can. So anyway,
Nice.
That's right. That's right.
Good plug, brother.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So again, I just wanted to share. Here's the Ramp Swag store. Here's some of our red flag items that we have. These are cool. I really like these beer steins. These are pretty badass. Those are cool.
Yeah, I need to get one of those since I always have a drink while we're casting.
Yeah, definitely. But excuse me. But anyway, we've got some great hoodies. It's
There's my hoodie.
Yeah. See here's the 65th Aggressor inspired Splinter hoodie.
But mine's like that's mine, or is mine the? Yeah, yours is the blue. Mine's the black.
Yeah, mine's the.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's more like the original, blue Splinter design.
That's right. Yeah.
And then mine is that one, the one right below it to the right. Yep, that one right there.
Yeah, that
We'll
red
spot
flag
that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. So anyway, but yeah, jump on here. I was wearing the bone hoodie.
Bone, yeah.
That day, that exact one. It's a sick hoodie, man. Gotta love the bone on there. But anyway, so there's the Ramp Swag store.
Jazz. Damn it, I need a Stein. Another order on the way. I know we all need to get those.
We need to
get
together and have a Stein next time.
I know. Yeah, I know. Seriously. So I wanted to show this one
look,
more.
we can reply in the chat without talking.
Nice. What did you want to share, Aaron?
Absolutely.
I wanted to share this. So
Okay.
I don't know how many of you know, but
Oh, jeez.
my son,
Oh, God.
Oliver. He's got this viral video that you'll have to go check out sometime. I don't even know if it's on. Yeah, this one.
And Foxy, I'm getting our house.
Got you, didn't it?
Bullshit.
What?
This is bullshit.
I still love that clip. That's so awesome.
Oh my God. So anyway, we threw together a little merch store. It's called thisisbsmerch.com.
Oh my God.
You know, and we've got hoodies, we've got mouse pads, stickers, shirts.
Jeez.
But how about
pants
what
with
we need to do
is bullshit on the back?
Yeah. Can you imagine putting this on the gas price, gas pumps and everything? This is bullshit. But anyway,
perfect. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I need some.
I know. We'll have to get some more. But anyway, thought that was funny. Just wanted to share that with everybody. It's really funny. You know, we get a good kick out of it.
It'd be cool if a couple of those stickers found themselves in like a wheel well of a 767 or something.
Oh, Aaron, you're such a bad parent. Your child sent bullshit. Oh my gosh.
It is the comments that we've received. Most comments are, you know, they're just
90%
laughing
of them
out
are all supportive.
Having a great time. This is so funny. Oh, I see my own kids doing that, you know, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you get the virtue signaling pieces of shit that are just that's child abuse and that's a murderer in training and all this shit. And you're just oh my God. But
so
Taz, his face kills me every time. I know.
Dude, and you just
is so funny.
We can all just relate, with
totally.
the hand.
Oh yeah.
I've started when I say bullshit because of that video. I've started putting my hand out. I've started just going
bullshit.
This is bullshit, and that was thanks to Oliver.
I love it.
Awesome.
Oh, damn.
That's so funny.
So anyway, if you want to get some of that merch, this is bsmerch.com. Just, anyway.
Funny.
Yeah.
So,
right on.
That's funny. Yeah, by the way, feel free to chime in. Thanks for watching the RampCheck Podcast, the live stream tonight. You can always send us a comment on YouTube or Twitter. We'd love to hear from you. I'd love the interaction we've had tonight. I want to thank everybody for chiming in. We had Aircraft Images, Wadman, Taz. Let's see, who else do we have?
Carver, Jet City Press.
Yep. And then we had
Matt Thiemann.
Matt the Man. No, wait, Thiemann. That's right. Charles Daniels checked in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great to hear from you guys. Keep it up. Thanks for watching the podcast. This is why we do it, is so we can chat with you guys. Just basically, we're not your average aviation podcast. I'm sure you've discovered by now.
That's right.
Yeah, we're not like Ferris Bueller's economics teteacher. We're more like I don't know who anyway, so we appreciate you watching. We appreciate the interaction. Again, please subscribe, share, and what am I saying? Hit the notification bell, especially on YouTube and Rumble. We'd certainly love to get those numbers up even higher. And don't forget, we are live every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on the YouTubes, Twitters, Facebook, Rumbles.
There's actually only one of each of those. So, Tony, this is bullshit. There's only one YouTube, only one Twitter, anyway.
Well, why not? Anyway, so, but yeah, don't forget to go to the Ramp Swag store, get yourself some cool Ramp Swag. There really is a lot of cool shit on there, so you need to go check it out. Get yourself this is bullshit sticker. or some other merch at the same time.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a hold on one sec. So I'm gonna make a Dream 6 departure shirt with this on here, pointing at a Dream 6. I'm gonna do that.
Because
This is bullshit.
Thursday might as well have been called Dream 6 Day.
I know.
Yeah.
Everything Thursday, Dream 6. But
Dream 6 Thursday.
This is bullshit. And you know what I love about that day when I recorded him doing that is he was wearing an aviation shirt, which made it even better.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
perfect.
yeah,
Got a
definitely.
helicopter on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Funny. But anyway.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well,
Well, yeah.
did we get to everything tonight? I believe
I
we
think
did.
so.
didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically just a red flag kind of recap. And a lot of interaction with the viewers, and we definitely appreciate that.
Yep. Make sure you
So,
join us.
It's always fun.
Yeah. Join us next Wednesday, 7 p.m. live. And I believe that's it for me. See ya.
That's right. Yeah.
Aaron, right?
Oh,
I'm waiting for the send off for everybody. I'm like it's time for the send off, brothers.
Okay.
All right.
Tony changes it every week, so Ryan and I are like, "What the fuck is he doing this
I'm just
time?"
making sure you're on your toes.
All right. So let me try it again.
Okay.
Good day.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Good day.
Where should I put them?
Okay, hold on.
Do you want me to do it, brother?
Good night, brother. All right. Okay, Ryan.
Good night, Tony. Good day.
Good night, Ryan. Good night, Tony.